Good morning on day 2 of our European road trip. We are waking up in Cologne. So last night Luke went to sleep quite early because he was so tired. I watched a little bit of Netflix and planned, well, I think we might stop today. So that's all sorted. We did plan to get up early this morning, but because we're both so shattered we haven't got up that early. It's now 10 to 9, we're ready and we're about to go out and go and see the cathedral and stuff like that. I've curled my hair today. I've tried to do it with straighteners, which my lovely friend Zoe tried to teach me before we went away. I don't know if it's gone that well, but we'll see like later on when you sit for it. Whoa, that lighting is bad. So yeah, I don't know exactly what our exact plan is this morning because we're later than planned. We were going to get up and go and see some sights while there was not that many people around, but because it's like 9 o'clock now, there will be more people around, and we don't want to hang around too long because we've obviously got to get driving, because today we're driving down to the south of Germany and it will take us about 7 hours, I think, and plus stops, so it's going to take us quite a while. So yeah, we need to get cracking, we can't stay too long. Luke's just in the loo, and then we're going to head out into Cologne. Stupidly, we are climbing Cologne Cathedral. Everywhere online says it's really hard, and it is really hard. It's a spiral staircase, 533 steps. It says it takes half an hour to do it. I'm having a break. I don't know how much we've done. I'm naked. I am so naked. So I have a break. I'm too unfit for this. Imagine if we're doing this in the height of day. And the heat is like 9:30. So this is not too hot, but doing this in the hot day would be impossible. It's so... You think the steps won't be that hard, they're really hard, they really hurt my legs. So, I see it top. Not quite at the top yet, there's a little turn off to go and see the bells. So I don't know if we're halfway, if we're a third of the way, if we're a fifth of the way, I have no idea. But those are the big bells. And it is a pretty good view. There was one bit I really struggled with because I don't like open staircases, and one like metal open staircases can't do. Like, I'm not very good with heights and it just freaks me out. So that bit I couldn't do. Like, I was very stressed. And yeah, I made it to the top anyway. Braved through it, and we're now just at the top. And it is quite high. Luke doesn't reckon it's as high as other places we've gone up to the top of, but the steps are harder, definitely harder. But it is a very, very nice view, which I don't know if you can see behind me. Hopefully that focused, but it is a very, very nice view. But I'm very glad we didn't do this in the height of day because it would have been so much more difficult. We shall get down now, which I'm hoping there isn't too many metal staircases because I don't like them. Not metal, the fact that it's open, you know, where the steps are open, I don't like it. But I'm pleased with myself that we did it, and it's not too expensive. It was like €4 each, so it's not really extortionate to get up here. And it's not, we thought it was in the main church. It's not in the main church, it's like round the corner, there's the entrance for it. So if you are thinking of doing it, that's where it is, like round. If you're looking at it, the front of the church is round to the right. This is very good. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
So descriptive. Just come down the exit and ended up at the bottom of the metro stairs, so I don't have to...
I'm going to go just get a picture.
Okay, Luke's going up them again because he's mental. These are the stairs that cause me serious anxiety. And then at the top of that there's like a spiral metal circus. metal staircase. I just really hate that they're open and can't deal. But luckily that was a stone. Whilst it was quite small and cramped, it was a stone staircase, so I couldn't see what was underneath me, so I was fine. But I'm glad I don't have to go up that again or down that or anything. But we're part of the way down now, so we're doing quite well, because it said, someone put online, it take you like 3 hours to do it, which if you are slightly less abled, then maybe it'll take 3 hours, but fit enabled people, it'll take less than 3 hours. It's coming back down again. Yeah, so it hasn't taken us that long. We started off half an hour ago and we've already been up to the top, looked around, and now we're on our way down again, so it depends on how abled you are, how long it takes you. But it is tough. All done?
Yeah, it's under 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So we'll carry on the rest of our descent. We've just come back to where we were last night. Let's take a little couple of pictures. Is this fully zoomed out? No, they're zooming in. Yeah, it's currently fully zoomed out. But these colourful houses behind me, came to take a few snaps before we leave, because it's now 11:05. So we have to check out the latest of 12, but probably we need to get going sooner. So just taking a couple of little pictures before we go. Don't know where Luke's leading me if I'm going around in circles. And we have been for quite a while now. What time did we set off?
Just maybe 12.
Maybe 12ish we set off. So we checked out the hotel, went and got the car and everything, because we weren't parked at the hotel, we were parked around the corner in parking car park, whatever it's called. And we're now driving down towards, oh my god, we're on the motorway and we're driving down towards, our final stop will be the Chichi Renman Castle Place, but we're trying to go via the Romantic Road, which adds in a bit of a detour for us. It's not the most direct route, but we thought it would be more of a scenic route rather than spending the whole way on the motorways. But it's proving a bit difficult because I basically Google mapped the whole route before we set off. I Google mapped it all and I clicked the button that said send directions to your phone, or send it to email. So I sent it to my emails and I thought, oh, that's perfect, I've got it all routed out, I know where we're going. I've gone into my emails today and clicked open in maps, and it's basically erased all of the stops that I put on the route so that we go down this romantic road, and it's got us from the starting point to the hotel at the end down the motorways. So what is the point of me sending the Google Map route to myself if once it gets there it's just going to cut out like 6 stops? So that's been a bit of a pain in the bum. So we're basically going, our aim is to go to the first stop that we're going to go to on this romantic road, stop there, have like a leg stretch and chill out, and then get back onto the romantic road and drive down and just sort of stop on the way wherever we want to stop. But it is a long old drive today, but we did know that going in, so just heads down and getting on, doing a good job though. Silence. Sheer silence. So yeah, we're just driving today. Still on the road. We had a naughty stopover at McDonald's because we needed to get out, stretch our legs, go to the loo, have a quick drink, and McDonald's is just a fail-safe, isn't it? Because you kind of know what you're going to get. And we spotted a sign for one that wasn't off-route, so we were like, let's just go. So we had a cheeky burger each and a drink, and we're now back on the road. So we're on the romantic road, which isn't quite what Luke expected, is it? Luke thought it was just going to be one straight road, but it's more so we've got to navigate and turn off and turn here and turn there, so Luke's a bit unsure. But I said if it's really not doing it, then we can always just reset now.
600 metres at the roundabout, continue straight.
After 500
200 metres. Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Yeah, if it's really not doing it, then we can just sat nav to direct to the hotel. So we're going to see how it goes and carry on. It's just taking us through like small towns.
They were pumpkins.
That's the roundabout. Second exit. L1001.
So that's not the romantic road. Got a bit distracted there because of like directions of where we're going, but it's very difficult to route because when you're looking at the road signs following the romantic road, they're going a different way to what the phone is saying. Even if you're going like doing the route from town to town, you can't do it properly on the sat nav or on my phone to get from town to town. It just doesn't seem to work. So we're struggling a bit with the route itself because there's no technological way to easily do it. You have to pretty much follow the road signs. So I don't know how well we're going to do on this. This is a big update. We gave up on the romantic road because it was actually taking the mick how long it's taken us, and I can't find online how long it would actually take to drive from start to finish, but there were suggestions for a 4-day trip and a 7-day trip down it, so probably massively overestimated what we could achieve and underestimated the length of the road, because basically when I thought on my phone or on the computer at home that I was Google mapping between the towns, there clearly isn't just a romantic road going between the towns. There's loads and loads of different roads going between the towns, so it was taking me the quickest route. So when we were actually following the road, we couldn't sat nav it, we couldn't sat nav it, we couldn't follow it on my phone, it was just too hard, so we were just literally following the roads, which meant that we had no idea how long it was taking us, how long it was till we get there. So what time must we have said, right, we're giving up? It was about 2 hours, so maybe like just before 8 o'clock?
Yeah, it's right.
Maybe just before 8 o'clock we said, right, that is it, we are not doing any more, and we just sat naved directly to the hotel. So that took us another 2 hours. We didn't get to the hotel till like 10 o'clock, which was really, really late, and it's now 20 past 11. We have an early start tomorrow, and when we got here, we asked at the reception, is there anywhere to eat? She's like, no, you have to go to the next town. So the next town was Fussen, how do I say it? Fussen, something like that, which is literally only like 5 minutes away, but that's the only place she said we'd get any food. And
she basically laughed at us for thinking there'd be food here.
Yeah, so that was the only place we could go, and we went over there, and it's a much bigger town. We're staying in Schwangau, something like that.
The one where the castle is.
Where the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang castle is, that's where we're staying. And it's actually 5 minutes to the next town, but it's much bigger, there's much more going on. Like here, there's nothing going on at night. And also the Wi-Fi is broken at the hotel, so that's not great, because there's nothing on the TV in English apart from BBC News. And yeah, so we drove over to Fussen, and we couldn't really see anywhere that wasn't a restaurant that we'd have to sit down and order. The only place we had was McDonald's, so we've had 2 McDonald's in one day, which I know is not great, but
luckily the first time was only a snack.
yeah, the first time we only had burgers, we didn't have any chips.
And not even a proper burger, it was like the little.
Yeah, we had like cheeseburgers, not Big Macs or anything. And this time we had chicken nuggets just to make it slightly better. So we had chicken nuggets and chips and a drink, and then we've come back to the hotel and we're just sorting out and charging everything for tomorrow and getting ready for bed. That's about it really. I've got my Love Island t-shirt on because I love my Love Island t-shirt, and it's what I just choose to sleep in, or not sleep in, or like lounge arounding. And what are you doing with your pants over there? Yeah, so I'll sign off here and say see you in the morning. Our tickets are 10:25, but it says to get there an hour before to pick them up. But my friend Becca just told me that whatever time the tickets are, you should get there at 8 o'clock when the ticket office opens, because it's so busy. So it's going to be a very early start, because breakfast is at 7:30, well, starts at 7:30, so I think I have to get breakfast when it opens and be ready to go straight off after it to the castle. So it's going to be a busy old morning. So, good night. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday, is it the 30th tomorrow? It is. I'll see you on Wednesday the 30th of August.